Hi there, I'm Amy Speropolous, and we are live with Dr. Ken today. Dr. Ken Steorts at Visible Music College. We're rocking out on this day, and I love it because we're going to talk about something that I know you are very passionate about, and it is the Creative Leadership Program.
Yes, it's great to be here live with you, and we're doing this live.
Yeah.
And then you who are watching, you're live watching this.
That's right.
So we're live.
Yes.
However it's defined. And I'm going to talk about, sometimes there's dad jokes and
no, that was a dad joke. I actually followed it though.
Okay,
I was following you right along the road and we were staying. Yeah, I love it.
Well,
so let's talk about a music college. You're training video and film producers, and this is a very integral arm, if you will, to Visible. So let's talk about it.
It's fairly new. It's called Creative Leadership.
Yes.
And we have a certificate, 1 year, and then a 3-year bachelor's degree, and then a master's degree in creative leadership. And it's a little bit of a new angle to this.
Okay.
It's a degree in creative leadership because we've started focusing on leaders and creative people being leaders. And the people behind the camera that may or may not be in this room with us.
I love that.
They are.
And they're so important.
Yes, they are vital to the work of the creative world. I think things getting to your eyeballs around a music college. And it's not just the music. You can't go anywhere without those creative storytellers and people who capture the images that we all love.
I love that. So why a music college? Why because sometimes when you think about a music college, you only think about sort of the music that goes with the music, the drummers and the vocals and all that kind of stuff.
Right. And sometimes you think, that's music college, kind of boring or something. So we're all modern music, and with modern music comes the image, the branding that you can't get away from. Not just if you're a pop star or you're into yourself or whatever. Even the church stage, the design of things, the way the story is told, maybe a gospel or pop music or blues or anything. There's a story behind it, and so that's how we start our creative leadership program. Understanding that there is a story behind everything. So it's not just the techie side, it's those folks that are telling the story, learning how to tell the story, and helping music people tell their own story.
Tell their story.
Yeah, because they're not actually very good at it, honestly.
Really?
You have to really work with music people to get them to tell their story and to make that part of their thing without feeling like they're selling something. Or, they want to be real and authentic.
Yes, authentic.
Yeah.
That's a big word, and I love that. Let's talk, too, about why a music college trains pastoral ministry people, because that is also an important key to this.
It is, and we were talking about community in the past, where we would say Visible's kind of built on this community element, and the natural, the need in a community of people, and definitely to support a team around music people, is to care for their life and their their thinking as it evolves, and they learn more things, and they have these experiences with the church and on the road. They need people to be sort of keeping this the God story in their life and making sure they're encouraged and accountable to growth, and they're just kept together as a team, and so the pastoral person has that gift of, hey, just caring for artists. We call it artist care.
Wow, I love that. I love that.
It's missed by a lot of people.
It is. Yeah, absolutely. Because really, I mean, when you look at the whole team, I guess ultimately the musician is the one that everybody sees. So with that comes a great deal of pressure.
Yes. The responsibility. You think of all the pop stars that transition from teen to the big stars, and they burn out or do something crazy. They need that. In the Christian world, very pastoral person, but in every kind of every artist has ultimately a personal manager that's caring for them as a person,
absolutely,
and not just the business. They're caring for them, their growth and their care as a person.
I love that, and watching out for them too.
Yes, and that's very rarely trained anywhere. Actually, if you think about it, there's not, even in the business department, there's not. It's not like HR is going to care for people.
No.
It's really a missed thing, and it's like only
I never
at
even
Bible
thought
schools.
about that. It's true.
Yeah, the pastors are not being they're not being trained
right.
to be pastors. They're trained to be, theology
Absolutely.
teachers. But at Visible, it's been a part of our whole culture to have staff that are pastoral. And, now we want to train those young people who might find themselves, I actually do care about others. I want to work on a track of creative leadership to care for those artists. So
transitioning into how do those people work with the music, these majors that we're talking about,
yes.
How do they work with music?
Well, so each cohort is built up. There's the band, there's the music business, so modern music, music production, recording them, music business,
all right,
handling their affairs, their business, and then creative leadership are the storytellers and the ministry folks that care for sort of the whole team, but they're caring for the artist people.
Okay.
And so we teach them, they're all typically young people coming into the college, and they will learn their craft of music or production or tech or whatever, and then they will do that together and grow together through their 3 years here.
Wow.
And they have this pastoral person who's learned with real people how to resolve conflicts and
absolutely
build a little strategy in and bring the word, to the Christian band.
That's very cool.
Yeah, so
I love that.
They're learning while doing, which
I'm curious, how many, like when you have the artists like Dr. Steorts with Skillet, okay, like how many people does it typically take on your team?
I need about 30 no, I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh, I was like, wow, me. I love that.
I personally need, or
does it depend?
It depends a little, but the A band needs at least a person managing the business, a person caring for the people, and a person maybe tech, and maybe a person, their marketing, or
got you
on the social stuff.
Okay. Talk about what jobs students are aiming at for these programs. What kind of
exactly those. They're sort of like they're going to be personal managers. They're going to be social media and marketing. There'll be music video folks. They might do web design or web media. And then any number of those same creative people just working, say, at AutoZone or FedEx, becoming designers or IT or, just creative folks that there are jobs out there where I think a creative leadership degree could lead you into that. But it's fairly new, and we're focusing mostly on the church and the music world.
I love that. And it's called the Creative Leadership Program.
Yeah.
What are we missing? Am I missing anything with that?
Well, no, it's...
Because this could be a whole new industry. I mean, like my mind is working because I've got 3 kids at home that may not want to go, the traditional business school, whatever. This could be a whole new industry for people out there.
Visible's sort of shooting down the middle between sort of seminary and a business school.
Wow.
So instead of getting, people sort of... I hear a lot of people disappointed with, I got a business degree because it just wasn't else.
And what do I do with it now?
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
It's a good foundation, but I'm not really passionate.
Yeah.
So what about if it was leadership focused?
Exactly.
And it was built around people, and if you're a Christian, you might come to Visible and, tie the word in and learn how to be that church planting person or that, support around artists.
Right.
Or just, a job doing... leadership, somebody that wants to get an employee, they're looking for somebody that can be a self-starter and has accomplished some things and worked with people, and they'll teach them how to manage trucks or manage software or whatever, just getting a job as a leader.
I love it.
Which is, shouldn't be radical, but it is.
Well, it's a great gig, man, especially when you've got the opportunity to do it at a facility like Visible Music College that's right here in your backyard.
Yeah, and it's fun dealing with music. So you may not deal with artists all your life, but it's a great place to start, and there's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah. And that transitions me to my next question. If you at home are wanting to get involved, we have got a link in the description to where you can go, and it's just a great opportunity to get involved in all those different careers that the Creative Leadership Program has to offer.
Yeah. Come on out, check out visible.edu and come get a sweatshirt.
That's right. All right. We'll see you next time with Dr. Ken, live with Dr. Ken at Visible Music College.